Hey, 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 everybody, what's up? It's Sunday, and it is a gorgeous day here in sunny Florida. Gonna be going out for a little couple-hour jaunt today. Had a concert in my driveway last night. I am a drummer, so I put on a show last night, a little bit over an hour set. Some good classic rock and roll for you to listen to. I posted that this morning. It's on my other YouTube channel, Super Blast Pressure Washing. You can catch that on there and get you a good listen to some classic rock and roll. I play a TD50 KV Roland drum set, which is one of the best electronic kits you can get. Has 100 different drum sets. Actually sounds very, very real and authentic. If you didn't know it was a electronic set by me telling you, you would never know by listening to it. So check that out at Super Blast Pressure Washing. And I am Don, and this is Don's Moto Tours. So we're going to do a little bit of Brooksville today that you haven't seen before. We're going to be going to hit Citrus Way, which is 491. It runs through the middle of Brooksville, wide open pastures and big pieces of property and stuff out that way. And then we'll go ahead and go up to 480, which is up just below Floral City. You never know, we might take a ride by Sleepy Hollow today, see what's going on down there now that he's got his liquor license and all that stuff taken care of. Alright, so now here we are at the congested area. It looks like we're going to have Mr. Range Rover there. Inconsiderate, rich people, you know. I could have called them something else, but we are on YouTube. Don't let my $10,000 motorcycle get in the way of your $90,000 overpriced vehicle. Now you just got to watch what you're doing here. We got Sunday drivers are out, taking the main road out here today. Just to talk about a little bit of this land development that's been going on around here for the last few years. Now this is a brand new development. All the streets are in, and they're getting ready to start building the houses. Just got done putting all that fence up, and they got the streets in with the street signs. So that's one place. There's many more. They're mowing down lots of land nowadays. 800 people to 1,000 people move to Florida every day, so there's a housing shortage. You couldn't keep a house on the market for a day about 8-9 months ago, before the interest rates went up through the roof. So it's slowed down a little bit. It's hard to justify buying a house when you got to pay 7-8% interest on a loan. That's a lot of interest to pay. So now that used to be a cement company right there, Keys Cement, and they closed down when the economy went really bad back in 2008, and the housing crisis struck us all. All our good buddies up there in Washington making things great, right? Anyway, there's another development. They even got the trees in. Streets are in. Just going to start building homes there. Alright. So we will be back when we get tuned into some cool riding roads, and as always, I'm going to go up to the watering hole, see who might be up there, get something to a little snack to munch on. Going to be taking my wife out to a new Mexican place. It's not new, but it's going to be new to us. It's been there since we moved here 24 years ago. We just never tried it. But seeing as that it's been there that long, that must mean it's pretty good. That would be a good inkling, right? All right, I'm I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and dive right in and do that, and we will see you at the watering hole. Alright, we're coming down Powell Road right now. We're going to go ahead and take this left here. I don't think I've shown you what's going on down here. So let's go ahead and take a left and see what's going on. If I remember right, it's a pretty cool little road. Got some small curves, some nice little properties out here. This is just the back way to the watering hole. This will take us out to Cortez, which is State Road 50. It's a good road if you want to get across the state to the other side. You want to hit I-4, Interstate I-4, which will run you up to I-95 to go take you up the East Coast, which my wife and I are going to be doing exactly that in May. It's going to be a good trip. We're going to go see some waterfalls we haven't seen before, and it's going to be another great adventure, which we will be filming all that stuff, and we have our own channel, The Adventures of Don and Susan. It's another one of my channels. I'll go ahead and put that down in the description today. So if you want to check out some great hiking videos, we got a lot of stuff from Shenandoah National Park. There's a waterfall loop that we filmed, Rose River Loop. It's a 4.3 mile hike. Pretty strenuous, rocky. The terrain is pretty rough at times, but man, what a hike. Then we got some Smoky Mountain National Park videos with some waterfalls and a lot of the park and a lot of information about that. Then we got some Blue Ridge Parkway information. That's what we're going to be doing this year. Going to start the trip at Peaks of Otter. Stay there for a couple days. We're going to go see a waterfall called Apple Orchard Falls. Didn't even know it was there. We've stayed at Peaks of Otter many times, but you know, just goes to show you can't see it all, and you don't know about every little gem that can be hidden along the parkway. Like this road right here. Look at this road. It's beautiful. You wouldn't think you were in Florida. This looks like a mountain road. Anyway, looking forward to that. And then I got a trip planned in September with a good friend of mine that I've known for 50 years, my good buddy Gordon. So we're going to be heading to Tellico Plains on the motorcycle. It's going to be doing a lot of vlogging on the bike. Just going to be, I'm going to bust it up into little segments, you know. When we go to Bald River Falls, it's going to be about that. Instead of mixing a whole big day of stuff, make some nice short little videos about this, that, and the other, and divide it up so it's more interesting, and then it gives a lot more content. This way I can keep it fresh and have something to post for a while. Keep the channel going, get it moving. Alright, looks like we're going to be getting to Cortez here, so we will see you when we arrive at the watering hole. Alright, here we are arriving at the watering hole. Let's see what we got. I'm here late today. But you never know. They got some diehards. Yeah, there's some bikes. Not a whole lot though. Usually it's full right up to right here. But there's quite a few. Who wouldn't be out in this awesome weather, you know what I mean? Definitely a great day for a ride, and we'll see you when we get back. Alright, we got a lot of people out today enjoying this wonderful weather we're having. Going through the, this is the old school part of the Brooksville area. Homes like this one here have been here for 70 years. Old homes. That's a newer home there. But these little homes are been here for years and years and years. History, you know. Look at that little house there. Old wooden porches and stuff. That's old school. It's nice that a lot of it's still around, you know. You can see the progress of the world by looking at these little houses to what they have now, which these older houses are built way better than the new houses. Go figure, right? That's when there was more work ethic and more quality-minded things were happening in the country. Not everything was taken for granted like it is now. Most people take a lot of things for granted. This is always a good ride through here. Some untouched land. Beautiful. And all these trees have been here for a long, long time. Look at these houses. Victoria style house. That's an old house right there. Anyway, glad to see. I pressure washed this one here. Driveway, sidewalk, garage. Still looks nice and clean. Did it like 2 years ago. It was a mess when I got there. I do a couple of them around here. Pressure washing is a good business to be in. Keeps my bills paid. Got 4 house payments left. And then it's going to be, you know, you work all your life for that. And it's been a long haul. Looking forward to saying, hey, I own it. You know, we own it, my wife and I. We both work hard on the home. She maintains the whole property and everything. She does a wonderful job. I'm sure if any of you have seen my property, she's out there working on it 6-7 days a week. Always got to water the plants and take care of it. It doesn't grow all by itself and stay nice and green and happy on its own. It takes a lot of work and a lot of knowledge too. You know, you got to know what bugs to kill, what time of the year to kill them, what fertilizers to use, what temperature to put it down at. A lot of things to know. This light's like taking forever. You can talk about a whole life story here at this one. Come on now. There we go. And we're off. City Hall. It's a cool little spot back there to take a little break. But more of the old school houses coming through here. Look at that one. Pretty cool. But the trees cover up the road all the way, pretty much on all this road here. It gets really intense. Tree coverage down the way here. Once we get through here, if there's no traffic, I'll shoot the gap here. If there's traffic, I'll do a U-turn. And get this through this little teeny cement spot in the road here. Okay, there's nobody coming. There's a car. I'll go ahead and do a U-turn. Alright. Little mobile homes. Those are little ones. They've been there for years. Those are old mobiles for sure. I'm sure they all leak and they're mildewy and but you got to live where you can afford to live, right? Not everybody can have a nice home. You live by your means. And what I means by that is you live with your the budget you're allowed to have to what you can afford. Life's what you make it, you know that? So if you want to upgrade, you got to upgrade yourself. Reach out and get after it, as I always say on my Super Blast pressure washing YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe to that one. I film every single day, every job I do, make it interesting. Try to explain how the job gets done, so people just getting into the pressure washing business can learn a few things. I always like to pay it forward and share my knowledge. I hope you're all enjoying the vlog today. It's going to be a long one, it looks like. That's okay. I'm full of hot air, I guess. But I just like to show the ride, you know. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Look at all these trees. Everything's blooming again. There's pollen everywhere down here. People are calling me left and right on my telephone and have me come out and clean their stuff up for the summer. So it is very, very busy. Alright. Now we get through the part of town here. Now we get out in the woods again. We are on Fort Dade Road, and this is Cobb Road right here. This is where the trees are more thick, shall we say. They like to swallow the road here. We'll go ahead and pull over up here. There's a little spot I always like to pull over, and we'll look at the bike. Talk about the bike for a second. You can do a little review on it. It'll only take a minute. What we're riding today is a 2019 650 Kawasaki Versys. It comes with 2 hard bags on the side, and it does fit a full face helmet in the side bags, so that's how big they are. Can fit whatever you need for a long trip. Then it's got the tour pack on the back, the top bag, hard case bag. That also, you can fit a helmet in there and all kinds of other goodies. So if you're doing a long trip, you can definitely fit a lot of gear on here. You can actually strap on. I have another cooler that I take if I go on a really long trip, solo trip. I got a cooler that will strap right on the back of the back seat here, the passenger seat, and put some cold drinks and a couple snacks in there. Keep them cool while you're out riding. And the pullover is going to be right here, so let's go ahead and pull over for a second. Pull over and have a look. Take a break for a second. We'll be right back. Alright, let's have a look. There she is. It's a 2019. I like the color of it. The gray and the green and the black go pretty good. And it's got this tour pack in the back. Fit a lot of stuff in here. Like I said, it's got 2 hard bags that slide right into these slots right here, and they hook right into here. Then we have a GPS that goes on here. We have heated grips. Then we got another guy going by here, another bike. Gives you the old nod. And we got a cup holder, of course. We'll come around the other side. We have a Giva. Beautiful windshield. You can come up and down with it if you like. Then we have a USB port right here. Stick one of your little cigarette lighter USB chargers in there, and you can charge up whatever you want going down the road. I have various tank bags. I have a bigger tank bag that I would use on a trip. Put the rain gear in, cameras in, stuff like that. This one here I just use to go around town. It's got my phone in it, glasses, whatever, what have you. But anyway, I highly recommend getting one. And then we have the Totoro chain oiler right here. Okay, and it drips oil down on the sprocket, and it keeps your chain very, very lubricated, and you don't have to worry about cleaning it and all that stuff. Keeps it clean for you. All right, I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours, and that's the bike I admire and love the most out of all the bikes I have. And this bike right here is affordable. I mean, it's affordable to me. If you want a bike that does everything and goes everywhere with no problems at all. I have a battery tender here too. You just plug right into here, and with your trickle charger. Gotta mention that too, right? But and always keep your bike on trickle charge if you're not going to ride it for a few weeks. Keeps the battery tended to its fullest capacity. And like all my bikes, they have been to the tail of the dragon. And we got the sticker right there. And of course we've been on Wire Road. Beautiful road. I have videos of that on there too. You should check that out on Don's Moto Tours. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now back to the base price on this bike. This bike was out the door, tax, title, tag, hard bags on both sides. With this bag, everything is keyed to the ignition too. So the ignition key opens the back bags, the other bags. It's an awesome setup. Out the door, tax, title, tag, $10,700. You can't beat that. All right, and it'll go, 140 miles an hour if you wanted to. Not with me on it, but it's capable to do that. This has got the same motor as the Ninja ABS. It's got the parallel twin engine in it. It's awesome. All right, I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours. We'll see you shortly. All right, we're all mounted on the bike and ready to go ahead and take off again. And we are on Fort Dade Road once again. Going to be coming down here to Citrus Way, which is 491. The trees just swallow the road right here. Check it out. It's like a cave. See how they're all arched? Pretty neat. Nature, man. Very cool. Development. Ooh. I don't like seeing that out this way. Anyway. Gotta have progress. Here's some more right here. Somebody bought this. Oh yeah, it's gonna be one of these, might be a road. Anyway, this is 491 Citrus Way. And this guy in the car is gonna ride my tail end here the whole time, it looks like, so we'll go ahead and scoot out a little bit faster. But I see a lot of wild hogs on this road every once in a while outside the fence. They get outside the boundary and then they get caught on the outside. Which is pretty cool to see once in a while. Better be careful, they'll come after you. Don't call them wild boars for nothing. Mean little dudes. Good eating though, I tell you. I had a friend of mine used to go hunting, and I used to get the sausage, ground beef sausage. Oh my God! He'd catch them and then he'd go drop them off at the processing plant. Man, those were good. Wild boar sausage patties, and whew, talk about good stuff. About the only wild game I really like, and it's smoked and it's seasoned. so it makes it good. You know, I can't eat a deer. I don't really like venison or anything like that. I've eaten wild turkey before. Shot one once and cleaned it and ate it. It was alright. It's not like your Thanksgiving bird, but pretty tasty though. Got that wild gamey taste, you know what I mean? It's not on the farm eating that good stuff, making it taste good, getting fat. Anyway, this road here is, you know, it's out in the middle of nowhere. It's good to get out and go riding. It does get kind of boring in a straight line, if you ask me. It starts to get a little curvy and stuff up there, a little bit further. And when that starts happening, we'll be back. Alright, we're still on Citrus Way. This is where it gets a little bit, you know, curvier in here and there. That's cool. Little Can-Am there. I was gonna try and get my wife on one, but she just said forget about it, so we're gonna forget about it. She just doesn't like to be on a motorcycle. I get it. I always insist on trying though, you know. She's pretty set in her way about it, so that's okay. Gotta respect that. She doesn't care what I do, and that's the way it should be. And there goes a guy on a bike without a helmet. Not my kind of thing. And we don't have to wear a helmet if we don't want to here in Florida. But you know, I tried it for a day, and I tell you what, I didn't really like it. I don't like the wind straight in my face just on a pair of glasses, and then you get hit in the face with a couple big Florida beetles, and you're going to think twice about riding around without a helmet. Then when it rains down here in Florida, it rains a lot, so if you're on your bike and you don't wear a helmet, man, that hurts. It's like getting hit in the face with a bunch of needles. Then you got dump trucks, can be a mile up the road with sand, and you're going to feel that on your face too, and that always is a drag. So I wear a full face, plus I like to have my noggin protected, you know what I mean? And 491 is going to keep going up here. You want to get to Lake Lindsay Road, you can go that way there. That was Lake Lindsay. That'll take you up to back to Brooksville, back to 41. This is running parallel right now with 41. We're going to take it up to 480. You got a guy on the channel that likes old graveyards. So I think there's one up here, somewhere around up here. And if I happen to see it, we'll get to stop in and check it out. See how old it is. Always like to accommodate a request. You know, what the heck. And there it is. I'll have to turn around and come back. Alright. Well, Joe Smith, you're going to get your wish there, buddy. Turn around right here, huh? Alright, we're going to go see an old-time church with an old-time graveyard. We'll be right back. Alright, we're here in the old graveyard there, Joe. 1864 to 1948. Wow. These are a couple here, they don't even, not even marked. It's a shame, huh? That's Joseph, infant son of Frank and Althea, 1920. There's a few other ones in here. Check it out. 1897. 1897 to 1936. Wow. 1919. 1923. 1881 to 1923. There's a couple here that aren't even marked. Got some rosary beads on it. Here's a sign here. Donald. Wow. 15, what? Really? No. 1939. 1930. 1969 and 19. Well, I don't even know what the heck it says. Crazy. Can't read it hardly. That sure says 1932. 1941. Wow. (1880 to 1964). 100 years. Look at that. 1900 to 2000. That's cool. Anyway, Joe. And by the way, I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours here. Following through the request. Hope you enjoyed that, Joe. Cute little church. Neat little church. Small. Used to be pressure washed. I think I'll leave my card. Alright, I'm Don from Don's Moto Tours. Let's get after it. Well, that's going to conclude our old graveyard visit. Joe Smits, I hope you enjoyed that, buddy. Now it's time to get and hit the road. That was cool. And we're still on 491. Heading on down to looking for 480. That's where we're going to get off at, and we'll head back to 41. Then we'll cut off of there somewhere along the way to finish the vlog. Hope you're all enjoying the ride. Trying to make it a little different today and fulfilling a request. Old home. Yeah, we're way out now. We're coming up to 98. So we'll go across 98 and all the way up to 480. Nice big open land. A lot of mowing. Make a lot of money off mowing that hay. You just let it grow, then bale it up. This is Junction 98, and we will be back. Hey, look at this. Excuse me. We got a roundabout. I like it. About time they did something up here like this. Used to be a red light, pain in the neck. Awesome. Alright, something new. It's been a while since I've been up here. It's been a long while since if they could put one of those in. Damn it, I got a tickle in my throat here. What the hell? But anyway, this goes for a while, and we'll be right back when we get to 480 and get rid of the view of the back of this car. Alright, I just seen a couple bikes turn down here through the back way. Let's see if we can't catch up to them real quick. Yeah, they look like putters. We'll be alright. We'll catch them. We'll get a little something in the video besides cars. Seems that we're doing a Don's Moto Tours on motorcycles. Probably be pretty cool if we got some motorcycles involved in the Moto Tours video. Oh. I think I ran into a flock of ladies. I don't know what it is. They're going awful slow. They're putzing, which is a good. They're Sunday driver man. Like that guy in, what is that movie? Cool Runnings. Hey, Sunday Driver. That soapbox derby. Sentence. That's a great movie if you ever get a chance to watch it. The great late John Candy. It's a true story about the Jamaican bobsled team. Awesome flick. It's even a Disney movie. So you know it's clean fun, right? Very good movie. You see that dog? I don't know if you noticed him, but he was looking at each bike. With his head was going back and forth after each bike. One bike, two bike, three bike. Oh yeah. Well, these guys are going a little bit too slow, and they are going to go the way I gotta go. Oh boy. That's okay though. They're having some clean fun, and they're safe riders. Wow, look at this guy. He's taking it wide. Very good. Nothing wrong with clean, safe fun, right? And I won't push them or pass them. Just be good and well behaved back here. Gotta have good bike etiquette and have respect for your fellow rider, right? Have to remember in life, whatever you give is what you're going to get. Sometimes if you give respect, you don't get it, but you know, most of the time you do. For the most part, there's more good people than bad, and that's a good thing. That's where my dog goes. He goes down Lanark Road. He comes out here and goes to see his girlfriend Ashley at the Brooksville Resort and Spa for the dog. See, when we go on vacation, he goes on vacation. And they spoil him rotten there too. Give him his little treats every day, and he's got a little girlfriend there. He gets along with other dogs, so he's cool. He acts like he doesn't want to go, but you know, when he gets there, he has a blast. Alright, well, it's good to see some other bikes on the trail. This is the back way to Powell Road. and I think they're going to take it to the end. Let's see if they know the road like I do. So this is a shortcut. You could drive by it really quick if you're not familiar with the turn. Kind of like a hidden driveway type thing. And we even got some hills here. Look at that. You can actually get a better idea by looking at the video of the bikes going up the hill there. See that? It's more depicted. Well, I can do this all day long, and I will when I retire. See, they're going to go by it. They just went by it. Cool. Now they're going to end up behind me, because I'm going to go right here. And they're going to go down, and then they're going to make a right-hand turn. And they got to go through that corner. See, now I've already raced them down the Powell Road. And we're going to have a maid in the shade. And there goes a Harley guy. Cool. We got another bike in the picture. Very cool. Then we can go through the nice sweeper turn. This is a great turn to go through at the end of the day. Nice sweepers. Ever been on the Cherahalla Skyway in the mountains over there? It runs from Tellico Plains, Tennessee to Robbinsville, North Carolina, and it's nothing but sweeper turns. Big high elevations though, you gotta be really careful. If the bike gets going down that hill, you better have control of it. There's a nice hill here. And we're getting some nice shades, nice break from the heat. I know you guys up north don't want to hear that, having a break from the heat. You guys are freezing up there still. A lot of you are still getting snow, I do believe, right? And we're down here in Florida enjoying the nice weather, and we are going to get a cold front though, so it's going to be a little, tomorrow is supposed to be 60% chance of rain, cold front coming, so I'll be out pressure washing in the cold, so no big deal though. I'm looking forward to it before it gets to be 100 every day. Alright, well that's going to wrap up today's moto vlog for real, and it's been my pleasure to have you out on this ride today. Gonna head on home, and we will see you on the next ride. Alright, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that. Tell a friend, tell your neighbor, tell anybody who cares about riding a motorcycle or just likes to listen to some guy talk. All right. See you next time.